Hey guys, and welcome back to Sea Light Candles and Soaps. I'm here this morning doing another soap. I am trying to keep my mind busy. I've got a lot on my mind. We have court tomorrow, so I'm super nervous about that. You guys, please, all my prayer warriors, please be praying for me for tomorrow. That court goes well. That everything will work out. I know God has got this. I know He has got this planned out, guys, but a little bit of extra prayer won't hurt. So, I'm doing a soap today, and I want to do a straight layer soap. And I've never really done a straight layer soap before, so this would be kind of a trial and error for me. Here is my chicken scratch, and I want to have a base colors of yellow and turquoise. And then I tried to make a grassy green with this green. Oh, and the fragrance we're doing is Lemongrass Kiwi and Cassis. And then in between each layer of color, I'm going to have a layer of white. And instead of just doing one big white, I'm going to do I'm going to do a white on each one of these. That way it keeps it even, and I'm able to do my layers like I need to. I'm not going to put the fragrance in all up front. I'm going to put the fragrance in as I do each layer, and then I'll spray each layer with some rubbing alcohol just to make it set up a little bit before I get to the next layer. And then I've got this grass tip. It's a Wilton 233. And I'm going to be piping some grass on the top. And then in my white, I'm going to have poppy seeds. So yeah, a lot going on right now. Here is my coconut milk and my cream. My additives are already in my bowl, so let's go ahead and get our cream and stuff in there. And I might have to sit down through this, halfway through this or some point. I don't know. I'm going to try to make it. But my back has not been doing well today. I woke up and it was just like, oh, I have my days. I have my good days and have my bad days. I'm trying to get it stronger each and every day. I try to push myself a little bit more. Alright, let's get this buzzed up. And for some reason, if you guys have noticed on my past couple videos, when I put my lye water in, my batter chunks up like it's ricing. I have no clue what that is or why it's doing it. I don't have the slightest idea. So hopefully it won't chunk up this time, which I probably know it will. In my lye water is silk and undissolved lye in there, but it wasn't. Alright, let's get this lye mixed up. Well, it's not chunking up on me this time. Woohoo! I don't have to stick blend as much. Alright. Let's put this over here. Now, whoa. Now the tedious part of weighing everything out. Is that going to stay like that? Let's take that off. Have I done that? Alright, so let's go ahead and get some white into here. You know what? Let me do... Yeah, let's get my white fixed first. Fragrance oil. And some poppy seeds. poppy seeds for the kiwi. Alright, the first one, I think I want to rinse that off. Alright, the first one we're going to do is the green. I want the green on the bottom. I should have done yellow first, but we're going by order that I'm pouring it. So that's a nice grassy green. It's not too bad. Okay. Alright. Push that back. Go ahead and get a layer of green in there. And I want all of it in it because we're not doing a top. We will be doing a piping top. So I still got to do the color for my piping, which is going to be a grassy green, hopefully. Okay. Ooh, no. Alright, this is where I'm going to spray it with alcohol to try to get it to set up a little bit more. We'll set that to the side. Okay, so the next layer we're going to do is white. That's right. So we got to give this a second to set up. While that's setting up, we'll go ahead and do our next color, which is not turquoise. I want the turquoise up top. So we'll do our next color, which is yellow. Have it ready. I'm just going to go ahead and pour. Okay. And while that is waiting to set up just a little bit, I'm going to go ahead and get my piping for my green for my piping ready. And I want it to be a grassy green, so I've got this apple green here. And then we've got this hunter green that we're going to add to it. Make a grassy green. Alright, that's good. That can sit over there. That is not set up yet, but we're going to try it anyway. Let's hope for the best. I need another spatula. Avi! Sorry, my dog was trying to get in the trash. Nice and slow. Seems like the poppy seeds was sticking to the spatula more than getting in the bowl here. Okay, so there's that. And spray a little bit on there to try to make it set up, which it probably won't, but it's still okay. So our next one, oh no, goodness, yeah, that got thick. All right. Don't break through. I think maybe I should have used the spatula instead of pouring it. So it's not going to be perfect layers, guys, but I'm trying. Nobody's perfect but Jesus Christ, right? Right. Alright, so there's that one. Now my white's still a little bit liquid, so it's not going to be much trouble to pour it. Now the last one, which this one, okay, so this one didn't, I didn't even stick blend this. Okay, so let's try this. This looks like it's going to be filled to the very top. Whoa. Yeah, that is way uber full. And I don't know if that's fragrance or something's coming out of that. What the heck? Now, I know this was the right recipe. Alright, so we're going to have to fix that, guys. I'm going to have to get a spoon. Hold on. Only spoon I could find. So this is probably going to have to be a part of the piping. Look at the mess I've made. Yikes. Okay. Alright, so I guess we can pipe some flowers on top. And then some grass. Some grass and then some little bitty flowers. How's that sound? I think that sounds good. have no idea what this is right here trying to come out. Alright guys, so I wanted my turquoise to be in there. Boo. So I guess we are going to pipe some nice little flowers, some white ones and some turquoise ones, and then we'll have the grass on the bottom. So I am going to go and pick a piping tip and then wait for this to set up, and then we'll come back and pipe it. So I'm definitely going to have to resize this recipe because it definitely does not hold 2.5 pounds. So this piping's almost ready, but I know my white's not near enough ready, and neither is this. So these are for the flowers, so these can take some time to set up. But I would say my grass is probably going to be set up in the next 5-10 minutes. Alright guys, so I'll be right back. Tested it out and we are ready to roll. So I love these little, these are these Chinese piping bags. I love them. I like them a lot better than Wilton's. Wilton's is just too thick for me. So I'm just like hopping across, getting some grass on here. It's not looking too bad. And then once my turquoise sets up and my white, we'll put some little flowers. I wasn't planning on flowers, but I've got leftover soap and I would hate to waste it. And I made way too much green. What am I going to do with all this green? I guess go over it again. Okay. Oh, it came out the top. So I was squeezing a little bit too hard there. don't look too bad. I am going to have to sit down. I knew I was going to have to sit down at some point. There we go. Let's just, no, that ain't going to work. Alright, my hands, I gotta wipe my hands off here. Got soap on them, and it's got soap on the bag. There we go. That is about as high as I think I can go, guys. I might squeeze this green into a leaf tip and do some leaves on some parchment paper. Oh darn, I ain't got any parchment paper. Alright, is this turquoise set up yet? Not quite. You know what? I'm not going to pipe flowers because this is lemongrass and kiwi. So I'm just going to keep it as the grass on top. I keep changing my mind, guys. Just like a woman, right? To keep changing her mind. I think that's about tall enough. Alright. So that is tall enough. That is all I'm going to do. I am going to get out my silicone, which, So here's some silicones. Let's see if we can't dump it and make some pretty sunflowers. And then we'll do the rest with the white. Because lemongrass and kiwi, it's not really flowery. Like, you know, it doesn't really have flowers on it. So Alright, so that is on there. So I think we're done, guys. That was all of that. Oh, wait a minute. Let's do... Here, let's see if we can cut the tip off. And just push it in there. And that one's going to look awful, but oh well. Alright guys, so there was my misjudged, miscalculated soap. I did this recipe thinking that the green mold would hold 2.5 pounds and it don't. And doing grass, 1 pound of grass is way too much. Way too much. And we're not going to put any sparkle or anything like that on that because it's grass and grass don't have sparkle on it. But I am going to go try to get this thing off of my tip. Alright guys, so we'll come back for the cutting tomorrow. So stay tuned. It's Crystal here and we're back. And we're back to cut, I believe this was the Lemongrass Kiwi Cassis. I put some grass on top of there. I was going to put some flowers, but I thought, nah, I'm not going to do that. It's been sitting in the mold for a few days. I've had the roughest couple days, you guys. I really need my prayer warriors out there to really pray. God is testing my faith right now. And I know that's what it is. He's testing my faith. And I'm trying to stay true to my faith and know that God's in control. But just to let you guys know, court did not go very well. I'm not going to go into details, but I wasn't too happy with the proceedings. We both got order of protections on each other. But I'm not going to go into the details because that's a little bit too personal. But just know that I got railroaded, for one. I didn't have a lawyer, and he did. And, well, I had a lawyer, but I had a legal aid lawyer from the domestic violence advocate that I had spoke with the night all that went down. And she got me a legal aid lawyer, and the legal aid lawyer just did not do nothing at all. She didn't help me one bit. So right now I am, I got slapped with divorce papers before I even left the courthouse. And he's trying to take my kids from me, which he always threatened to do if I left him. So right now I am in desperate need of an attorney. I don't know how I'm going to pay for one, but I'm just praying that God will make a way. I need a good attorney because his attorney plays dirty. She played me dirty in the courtroom yesterday, and I need a really good attorney that's going to stand up for me and for my rights. I mean, I'm not a bad person. I'm definitely not a bad mother. I love my kids. I take care of my kids. So, he's trying to say that I'm an unfit mother, which is untrue, and I can prove that. So, just pray for me, guys. Pray that somehow or another I can get a lawyer, a good lawyer, and pray that God will make a way. That's it. Okay. So my little leftovers, because I misjudged the amount of soap that went into that mold. So here's one of them. Isn't that a pretty blue? I love that blue. It's just so gorgeous. And then we've got one with, sorry about that. My battery died. I should have checked the battery before we got started. But here's one with the blue on top. I love these sunflower molds, and the white with the poppy seeds on the bottom. And then I squirted my leftover piping, so it's got some air pockets. But I really like this one, the white with the poppy seeds. That's so pretty. Alright, so now let's get down and start getting this soap cut. A friend of mine came to see me last night, and I've not seen her in over a year. It was nice to see her. And I tried to do straight lines, but I'm not sure if I did very good. I'm not very good at straight lines or layered soap anyway. But they don't look too bad, I don't guess. Ooh, that's a bad cut. Let me see if I can fix that. There we go. Oh, my phone's ringing, guys. Hold on. It's nobody important. Okay. So I fixed it a little bit, but here's the first piece. So my lines aren't very good, but it don't look too bad. It smells really, really good, so that's the good thing. And I love the poppy seeds in the white. I think that looks good like that. And then the grass on top. So I can't do any straight lines to save my life, I swear. I should have just put grooves in it and made it unstraight, you know, to begin with. That way it looked like it had some hills or something instead of my sucky straight layer. I'm just glad that the turquoise up there got a little bit in the soap. I was afraid that wouldn't want to go in there because it was the very top. But it smells, oh my gosh, it smells so good. I love lemongrass. I think lemongrass smells really good. And kiwi with it, that's awesome. I don't know what the Cassis is, if that's even how you say it. I'm not sure if that's how you say it. It's spelled C-A-S-S-I-S. I'm thinking Cassis, I don't know. Something like that. Last piece and an end piece. That's our end piece. I'll probably cut those up into samples. And I will give these away as samples as well. So, alright guys. So that was the making and cutting of lemongrass and kiwi. I want to thank you for joining me today. If you like this video, please do subscribe. I'd really appreciate it. And go ahead and click that bell that's beside the subscribe button. That way YouTube doesn't unsubscribe you and you get notified of my upcoming videos. Like I said in the last video, guys, I'm trying to keep doing these videos, but I'm not going to be able to if I can't reorder my supplies. So, I've got to have some income coming in. I'm looking for a job right now. I've been a stay-at-home mom for 5 years, so I'm really disabled and I'm really not able to work, but I'm having to find a job because I have things to pay for. So, yeah, so please, if you like my soaps or my lotions, tell your friends about them, share it on Facebook, share my Etsy page and my website. I would really appreciate it. It would mean the world to me if you guys done that, and that's important to me. So I want to thank you guys, and we'll see you on the next episode. Bye bye.